Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And whatever it was we were doing last episode, we're chasing the elephant now. That's just how it is. In between episodes, I spent far too many monies on this outfit, which is called the Gunslinger outfit. And have you noticed why I find that ironic? Thanks for posing for us, Sherlock. That's right. There's no damn gun. It's the Gunslinger outfit. The pistol is mysteriously absent. The other thing I find kind of interesting is that the sigil on there is, you might say, a tower. And I do wonder, calling it the Gunslinger and making a reference to a tower there, could this be a Stephen King callback? I don't know. But in any case, you can see the balloon there in the background. We followed the elephant's traces over here. I think I did that on camera. John is being John, poking around in the filth there. But there's something for us to look at, so that's where we are. Come on, Sherlock. Thank you. Elephant's footprints in olive oil.
Into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way?
What do you think the odds of that are, John? Can I pin that? Is there a new thing for me to pin? There is not. Can I talk to this feller now that I've examined the thing?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I am not interested in your stories.
Well, maybe you'd be interested in telling me about how a goddamn elephant smashed your cart just now. Huh? Why would you not be interested in telling me that? Screw you anyway, the tracks go this way. But then where do they go? Doesn't seem very this way-ish, does it? But then it doesn't seem very this way-ish either. If I was an elephant on the loose, where would I want to go? That tree looks a little low, I think. It sure would be nice if that guy whose trailer got all busted could help us out by telling us what the hell he saw. That trailer looks busticated too, but something tells me that's not recent. Is there nothing else here for me to look at, really? Yeah, we observed that already, Sherlock. Ah. Why didn't that pop up before? So he did go this way. Yeah, now we're just highlighting tracks that didn't exist. That's okay, I guess. Do I have to? Yeah, I have to. I have to be in walk real slow mode in order to see the trail. We went this way. Well, that's a little ironic, isn't it? What kind of call do you make when you're calling out to an elephant?
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
No, John, you are a killjoy. This is cool, right? Just walking through a woods in wireframe and black and white because we can't be bothered to just highlight the trail in normal mode. We have to go walk slow mode. Where is this elephant going? Where even are we? Outside of town, I guess. Or in the suburbs or something. Oh, he stopped and lit a fire so he could cook a snack. It escaped. Let's just go for a swim, Sherlock. I guess Sherlock doesn't like going for a swim. Where the hell are we? Alright. So we'll just book it back over there. Right? Yeah. Yes. I think. Ish. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, you know, if Sherlock blacks out when he falls in the water, how did he survive the Reichenbach fall? I mean, how will he survive the Reichenbach fall? So where did he go after that? And how am I supposed to figure it out? Are there more clues for me to find? Like what? Can I get up there? I might be able to. That looks like it could be a road, but I think I'm supposed to find evidence around here. Although I don't know what I could be finding. I don't think I can... Yeah, there isn't really an around for me to go. Oh, maybe. I don't think this is where I really want to be going. Well, I don't think this is relevant to our missing elephant, but it does look exciting, doesn't it? Sherlock, you have nothing to say about the disemboweled goat, sheep thing on the bloody altar outside of town? Why? Why is that not of interest to anybody? And what am I supposed to do about the elephant that went where I can't? There's the cemetery. That's where we started out. You know what? Let's, yeah, I'm going to do it. It's not that far, but let's see if we can get up on that road and see if we can see anything. I don't know that that's going to be productive, but not that way. This way? I think this way. Yeah, I need to be looking for a left turn on a big road. Oh. Maybe I can't do that. Maybe that's not a road at all. Maybe it's just a ruins. We'll give this a try, though. The Emperor's Aqueduct and Graveyard. Because what you want with your water supply is dead people. And now I'm back in the cemetery. That's not what I want. Tired of dead people, especially ones that aren't just out in the open, where I can look at them. Where is the... Oh, it's much further that way. Can I even get that much further that way? I don't know if I can. Ooh. Okay, well, he can't stand swimming, but flying is not a problem. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. So much for that line of inquiry. Can I can't even... Fast traveling isn't even going to save me that much time. I don't understand. See, if I wanted...
Extra! Look at what you've done!
If I was the game developer and I wanted people to like John and not tell him to shut up every time he opens his stupid mouth... ooh, I'm going the wrong way. Alright. Then what I would do is, for situations like this, I would make John say something that's, you know, relevant to what we ought to be doing now. Instead of... You're imaginary, you moron. No amount of sit-ups is going to change the shape of you.
So many jokes I could think of.
Well, keep them to yourself, fool. Oranges? Just... Oh! What do we have here?
Strange. It was hung with care.
It was hung with care, was it? I mean, it's Gildan's.
The game has escaped us, for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Dear Theodore, I'm writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people. Although I'm afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I'm being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it. It is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant Bean, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Please reconsider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor. Good. Now we're done here and we don't have to take Sherlock home swimming anymore. So, what am I supposed to be doing now? I guess I should try the key at his house, right? Yeah, that sounds good. And I guess there's still the matter of our witness that we theorize was bonked by the gate. That we think might be a sailor? I think that's right. So what's the key gonna open? Is it gonna open the pond? Or is it gonna open his house? Oh good, the crowd has wandered off. And these people won't talk to me. Alright, it's a house key. Well, this one's much nicer than mine on the inside. I'm not asking you, John. Ooh.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
Yeah, daughters of aristocrats are like that. And that should, yep. Oh, hello there.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
It's just a dead man. It's no big deal. Spears? I guess they're spears. And what did we have here?
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
If you say so, Sherlock.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Why does she talk like a commoner?
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
I feel like this one is more Sherlock. So,
Well, it was the most probable outcome,
Yeah.
living with a giant wild animal such as that.
How can you be so cold? Goliath murdered my father, Mr. Holmes. He mustn't be allowed to get away with it.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
also, murder isn't really a thing in the animal kingdom, so... What do we got? Let's see what she's got to say about
Did
that.
you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to see him from your room, I suppose. We don't need to ask her about that one. And we don't need to ask her about that one. Let's try it.
I don't have any thoughts on this.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the gown.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
One-track mind, that girl. God, I hate her bedroom. Let me poke around.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows. She packed as much as she could carry.
She packed. Why she packed?
So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Yeah, but what does it say?
The same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
Yeah, I'm sure you could do better, Sherlock. Bazookiology.
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk.
No, John.
You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think.
Don't worry, Sherlock. In addition to blowing your nose on them, you could also wipe your arse with them. Why? There's got to be more for me to find out, right? What's going on behind you? Nothing. Can I ask you where you're going? Yeah.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Oh, well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
Alright, well, I think he's the one who lost his knife.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
Your partner, eh?
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Uh-huh. So it looks like we have some evidences we can check out. Yep. I already think I know who that is. Yep. Okay, so she marked what? The yacht club? Yeah, so I believe that's where we're headed next. And I'm not allowed to fast travel because I'm indoors. Alright, crazy person. I expect I'll be back. Are there some other rooms I can check out? Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, this guy had a thing for ivory, huh? Was he grown his own on that elephant? Or what? What do we got here?
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
Hey, some people like elephant backsides. You see that blue thing down there? What do you suppose that is? Did we already check that out? We probably already checked it out. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on. My second child, and I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. I am your best citizen." Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighboring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore, to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say that the richest of our island have troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
That looks like a finger, doesn't it?
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
Ah, so I guess his missing finger wasn't a recent loss.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
Maybe some elephant pink, 1877.
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
He was definitely having sex with the elephant. Look, I didn't write the story, okay? And he's got an array of butt plugs right here on his desk. And what's over here? The last one. 1868.
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
Perhaps only physically. And what do we have over here?
What's so special about this place? Another elephant?
And more butt plugs. Look at that.
A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
What else we got? Is there more on the map here that I need to find? Yeah.
A catchy title.
Is it?
I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
What exactly is the form of your photographic film, Sherlock? Because I believe in this era it might have been glass plates, which are certainly less portable than a sheet of paper. We'll get on with it then. Moron. What else is in here?
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling. From before Mycroft was born, our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Thanks for that, John. Is there more for me to observe in here? Can you imagine how filthy that ceiling must actually be with these friggin' burning braziers in here? Are we done in here? Still nothing new there. I think it's time for us to go to the Yacht Club. Where yat? You at the Yacht Club? Look, I don't care if you think it's funny. I mean, you don't even like, comment, or subscribe, so why should I care about your opinion? Right? I mean, if you wanted me to care, you could do at least 2 of those things. But you don't. So your opinion is, it's just not valid. I do make the rules. That's right. What is this? It's a food truck. Maybe. And that's a gazebo. I hunted down one of the missing coins. It was a pain, but it had to do with one of those gazebos. It had to do with 2 of those gazebos. That's not where I want to be. Definitely not doing more of those on camera. And they don't even earn me monies. Can you imagine finding coins and not earning monies? What a bizarre world this is. Okay, well, I believe... Yeah, this looks yacht clubby, doesn't it? That, Okay, well, I'm going to assume they've got it tilted like that in order to keep it where it belongs. Meanwhile, we're all out of time for episode 7, so come back and see me again in episode 8 for the discovery of what's-her-name's obvious boyfriend and possible collaborator. Talk to you soon.